come all, and witness Jesse doing the recap because he rolled the worst.
Well, Dan's not here yet, so I'm gonna talk real slow until he gets here, and then he's gonna roll. Also, Samantha is drinking heavily tonight, so she's gonna be rambunctious AF.
How dare you use my actual name, you asshat.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's
No,
her
you're fine.
alias,
You're
actually. Yeah. Cinna.
Roll to drunk fight.
No, you're
I
fine.
swear, I haven't been drinking.
No, it's just whenever I hear my actual name, it just usually implies that I got in trouble with something.
Wait, what's your middle name?
Well, let's not dox her.
I was gonna say, we're not going in there. We're not gonna hit that territory right now.
All right, I'm just trying to stall, really. All right, so let's see. What happened last time? We were in the fungi forest. You guys were in the deep part of the rift of the fungi forest. Had just defeated a fallen titan and a flow of lava that pretty much killed Sporelina. And you guys had just recovered and were kind of licking your wounds, trying to figure out what to do next. There was a note in Strixus's pack that explained in order to get up onto the eastern side of the rift, you had to take the lift or elevator. You didn't understand this, but you decided to search around for some sort of a secret facility in this rift. You eventually found it, and it had a capstone. You opened up the capstone, saw that it dropped down around 30 feet. One of you went down. I think it was Kaelor. Went down and saw what looked to be a crime scene. An explosion had occurred. There were four marks where four individuals may have met their fate, and a broken staff, which Kertz felt like he somehow had an inkling of what happened until I think Elora said, "Nope, fuck this," and decided to just fart their way up the rift.
That was actually Sporelina. Thank you very much.
Sporelina, that's right. You were taking Sporelina, that's right. So you guys farted your way up the rift instead of taking the elevator, and completely bypassing that entire encounter that I whipped up in under 15 minutes. And you guys you guys made it up to the eastern rift, where there were more ruins similar to the ones on the western side of the rift. But the little munchkins, and I can't remember their names, Vegapigmies, they were having some sort of a battle, and then you saw them begin to rise up somehow. And they didn't die for whatever reason. So you just start laying waste to them with fireballs and other things just to completely destroy them, and you kind of rounded them up and made them go bye-bye. And then you guys farted back to the Mushroom Temple, where you communicated with them that the rift ruins have been cleared, and they had given you their blessing and said that they will be preparing for war whenever you call upon them. And you then farted your way back over the rift and eventually made your way to the area of Haloth. Right before you made it to the gates of Haloth, you probably saw a few drow scouting parties past them, and then you found like a little crevice before the gates of Haloth where you turned back into your material forms and sent Kaelor ahead in bat form in order to scout ahead. He was able to scout and find that there was another guard tower. He could see warehouses, a low market, barracks and war college, some temples, and a spider goddess temple that seemed to lead into Tolgoroth Tower, which you had dreamt about before earlier on in the campaign. You were sitting in this crevice, kind of debating what to do next, and that is where we will begin.
Right. So, I have a plan to get us. What voice I'm using? I have a plan to get us in, but depends on what we're gonna do first. We have a couple days to scout ahead and cause chaos.
You know, it's like really weird. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but like I feel like I haven't even been with you guys for like the last week.
I,
You
I,
have been kind of zoned out a little bit, I have
really?
noticed.
I think that she was the best she's ever been the last
Okay, I will
You and I
fucking
see
fight
very
you.
different things.
um yeah, so we have a couple days to cause chaos. I mean, we can sort of blend in while we're there. We have Drow clothing, and as long as you all cover your faces, I don't know that any of you is particularly deft at putting on mage makeup.
Mm, Actually, I think I might be, but let me double check. Dee.
About how tall are the normal drow, give or take?
Definitely not 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
As I look at myself.
Well, maybe you're just a really tall drow.
I'm a freakishly tall drow.
No,
You could
not freakish. Just a very tall.
herbalism kids, poisoners kids. No, I
Maybe
am.
you can be you can be two drow in a trench coat.
I'm too drow in a trench coat. Um, I do have my hat that makes me look like a furbolg, but
I
that's
have nothing.
about it.
I would say I could give you my disguise kit, but I don't even have one of those.
Maybe you guys can take me as prisoner.
Maybe?
Because it wouldn't be odd for a Funglette to be in the Underdark or in the Underworld, but probably would be weird for me to be in Haloth. I
You
could
know,
just pass without a trace us and we can just try and stay hidden.
yeah.
Couldn't we magic our way in somehow?
I can get us past the gate.
I don't know what you're expecting from me.
I have a feeling once we're
Perform.
past the gate, it'll be a lot easier. But not liking our chances right now.
I can
If we just
get
try to-
us past the gates.
Barry?
Even you, big guy,
Uh.
but you're gonna be hard to. A little difficult
Gonna be a
to
hard sell.
sell in there.
Maybe we
They're
just
kind of-
found him and he doesn't mind us. So maybe we could use that to our advantage. Like my baby Skitter.
The other thing I was thinking about is spell that I can use to get us in, and get us somewhere specific. If we were to go directly, if we were to go directly to House Uvain and take over their house as a sort of base of operations for the next couple of days, be a good place to hide him.
I like that.
Drows that we met with my mushroom friend.
No. Oh, those Drow don't have a place in the city. House Uvain is a house that I was told might have some connection to the past.
Okay. So what's the plan to get us in?
I walk us through the Shadow Road.
Oh. That doesn't sound sketch at all.
I'll be completely honest, I haven't used it before. I've only started seeing the cracks in the seams of reality, as it were. But it can get us practically anywhere in the city without being noted. But I only do it once per day. So once we make our way in there, wherever we're going, we're going.
Sounds like a good day to die. Sounds like.
Kaelor, if you can, please roll me a d20.
All right.
If it's below a 6, Kaelor auto dies.
No.
Okay, good.
You
I don't feel as
asshat.
bad.
So far the plan was to, for me, I have personal business at House Yvain, but we also wanted to cause some kind of either distraction or deterrent for the interior of the city for when our friends arrive for the party.
Did Kaelor manage to notice what most of the houses are made of?
Are you talking like the main houses, like the, or just like in general houses?
In general?
Yeah, they're mostly just made of stone. Very similar to that of Embla, maybe not as masterfully crafted, more domed like, with major archways instead of square, and very robust like the Dwarven make. Very elegant, elven like.
So not flammable.
There's certainly quite a plethora of silk, like drapery, all over the place. Like, what do you call them? They go from like building to building, and they have like banners on them, or like flags,
Oh,
or I don't know what you would call
There is
them.
a specific name, but I'm not sure.
Banisters, something.
Tapestries?
Streamers. I don't know. We'll go with it.
Tapestries.
Sure. Yes, tapestries. But like,
tapestries.
I don't think that's right, but okay.
thank you. I'll Google it. But anyway, yeah, there's plenty of those all around. So if you could, there are definitely things to light on fire, is what I'm trying to say.
Right, but would it be enough to, spread from house to house? Or would it just be like, oh no, our curtains are on fire?
Maybe like a neighborhood wide. Maybe not the whole city, but maybe like a small neighborhood. But it definitely would not spread to like the neighboring neighborhood.
Neighborhood.
What about the neighboring neighborhood? The other
All right.
neighboring.
All right, we're cutting you off.
You have no power over me.
Okay, that's a bummer.
Jesse, we never got together this week to unveil more of the map, but we did have a SketchUp map from the other Drow lady that we. Is there anywhere in particular, like looking over those two maps together? First of all, how full-heartedly would it be to just jump straight to House Uvain and try and take that over as operation quietly? And would there be another place that would be less likely that Barry would be seen?
All right, so I will preface this with that map does not have everything, only the major landmarks. So we'll go with this right here are the Royal Mushroom Farms. And then these three boys right here are the Royal Livestock Pens of like Vivore and other things from the Underdark that they would potentially eat. Let's see.
Okay,
You would know that House Uvain is right ol' here.
Okay. Be a good place to set some kind of trigger or trap for when they try and close the main when armies.
This right here is the High Market. You can see that. This is like the area where there's going to be a lot of foot traffic. This entire east wing. This is like all like Craftsman's Way, the slum tenements, the Tarnished Gold Inn, There's a lot Temple Way, like a lot of different areas where there would be a lot of foot traffic. Lots of stuff going on. There's inns, there's craftsmen, there's things like that.
Would it be unfeasible to ask the Drow who started this whole mission for us for help? I mean, she's in Toglaroth Tower as we speak. What if we just send her a message?
We're not. I mean, because we're not 100% sure that she's on our side or that she's on anyone's side.
I mean, I guess not, but I can't imagine she would help us, give us magical items of great importance to her, and not be on our side. That would be counterproductive, I would assume.
Unless she's trying to change our minds and what.
I don't think so.
It could always be. She's on our side to an extent.
I think she's on
power
her
play,
side.
interpoliticking, maybe, whereas there's something that she wants. The problem with these people is that they're very easy to work with when you know what they want. But when you don't know what they want,
They are the
things
most
get-
stubborn people in the world.
Well, things get dangerous because you think you do one thing, and if you say don't push this too far, then you can keep them from doing what you don't want them to do. But if you don't know what they want, then you can't do that, and they can be unpredictable. And unpredictable's not good in situations like this.
Air. On the side note, Dan, how are you feeling?
Better.
Okay, good.
Fever's
Totally
finally
forgot that
broken.
I totally forgot. I did not mean to sound like a dick.
Honestly, like,
Not
I
big.
remembered it was Monday, and then I forgot it was Monday, because it's just been a whole big COVID blur.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
uh,
I feel like days when you're sick, it's just like, don't even bother asking me what day it is, what time it is. I don't know.
Yeah, when I'm sick, that's the only time I miss cable because I'm like, I just want to watch
Wheel of
Some
Fortune and
Wheel of Fortune.
Mhm.
I want to
The
watch
Price is
some
Right.
classic
right.
late 90s, early 2000s garbage MTV.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah, yes.
uh,
Well, we're glad you feel better. Kaelor still smells like rot, but otherwise, so yeah, you guys are discussing what to do.
I mean, I don't think that it's a terrible idea to try and reach out, but the risky idea. It's a gamble. We have no idea what her intentions are. She could immediately tell other people that we're here,
Mhm.
which would give them an advantage for when the armies show up in a few days. Not that they're lacking for soldiers at the gate.
I
mean,
have a plan.
Totally agree with you, but we do from here comes with a heavy risk. So
I mean, you have a point.
it's like I'd rather take a risk and hope that we maybe have some sort of alliance with her than try to sneak my big ass in there.
I have a plan. Maybe
Give it
not a
to
good
us.
plan.
I would be shocked if it was. What?
Well, yeah. It might border on some light terrorism.
Oh, God. All right.
Does anyone know how to make a firebomb?
Like
Oh,
an-
what
a
now?
Like,
physical-
without magic?
Like a Molotov cocktail.
What's a Molotov?
Cocktail.
There are these really fun drinks you can get at fancy places in big cities. I need to take
should
you
you drink?
sometime.
Should you drink 2 of them before D&D?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know that we have anything to make a Molotov except for, I mean, I've got 20 flasks of oil.
I was gonna say I've got a whiskey bottle.
Half, I think.
Half is still something, okay?
Yeah, I'm just like.
Actually, and with Molotovs, I think you're supposed to let some of the liquid out.
Yes.
Otherwise, how else do you get the rag in? God, Jesse.
I mean, I have 20 flasks of oil.
Yes.
Keep it all.
This needs to be something to set those off.
This is Jesse googling how to make Molotov cocktail.
I mean, I've got some hempen rope if that would do the trick.
And now I'm on a list.
As if it was that hard to do this.
Well,
Are there any
sorry.
Are there any swarms or colonies of bats nearby, as far as we can tell?
I know.
Ooh, I know.
Well, I can't even remember like at what point this was done in history, but there was at one point where they tied a bunch of little flaming rags to a whole bunch of birds, then let them go, and they all panicked and tried to find some place like while they were running around going, get the fire out. They basically lit the whole city on fire.
Are you?
Oh, we are
you
not doing that.
suggesting that we light a bunch of bats on fire?
You just almost see
First
like
of all,
all the
the
color
story's a
drain
little
from
bit different.
Cinna's face. We are not doing that.
What is wrong with you? I mean, I get it that you guys have batting issues, but you don't have to take it out on bats.
The
Wouldn't
real
that be
story is
some
actually a little
form
bit more
of
insane.
self-infliction? Do we
Keep it
want to
to
know?
yourself then?
Well, the story was someone was invading a town, and what they wanted, the town obviously wanted to live, so they offered tribute. And when they asked the person who was invading, they said, "What would you like?" They said, "1 pigeon from the eaves of each house." So everyone went out and got it. When they got all the pigeons, they tied a piece of sulfur, lit the sulfur on fire, and let the birds go. So when they went back to their nests, they set the houses on fire.
Okay.
Jesus fuck.
What is wrong with people?
A
It
lot.
was like the Middle Ages in like Poland.
It doesn't make it better.
Fucking Polish people. That makes a lot of sense.
I mean, there's
We
a
do
lot
not
of weirder
endorse racism
things.
on this.
Things get even weirder if you go into further prehistory. Like, I mean, just like the whole bit from the early Testament about the warring against another group, and then the terms of the truce be everyone has to get circumcised, and then they came in and killed everyone while they were healing from their dick skins being cut off.
How did we get to this conversation?
I don't know, but I would like to reverse out of it.
I was gonna say, can we get back to focus, please?
Yes.
Says the drunk
Anyway.
one of the group.
So my plan was to, make little fire bombs, drop one on the fungal farms, the high market, the low market,
Their
maybe
resources.
the warehouses,
Their
well,
heaviest
and-
resources.
and then, a few neighborhoods. One or
I'm
two.
like not
Fuck.
surprised that part of your plan equates destroying mushrooms.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everything is made of stone. Do you know anything else flammable in this city?
You,
Yeah, well, I won't do much damage if I'm on fire.
and let's be honest, Sporelina's way more flammable.
What if we
Well, but really, mushrooms aren't actually all that flammable.
Yeah,
Because
we
they're
are pretty
mostly
waterlogged.
water. I was gonna say, they're mostly water.
We can try.
Okay. We can try.
what if we mixed up a pouch in each of the oil flasks that has one of Sporelina's mushrooms in it and a piece of flint and stone together, so that when the mushroom bursts, it causes the flint and stone to crack together, making a spark which ignites the oil.
Jesus fuck, that might actually work. I'm not condoning it, but it might work.
I say we do it.
Generally, I don't condone firebombing towns, but I do, in this situation, feel that it might be necessary.
Would it be though?
How many?
Yeah, fair point.
How
Thinking
many
about
of those
fair
can
point.
you make?
17.
Wait, you guys are actually finally back on board with the finish cooking them strategy?
I don't think we maybe
Piss right
start
off,
with
Kertz.
firebomb. I think it might be a good thing to do right before the armies are here.
Or, whenever.
So we can sit down and start making those. do-
Bombs forever.
Well, when you make them, those, Sporelina, they only last for 24 hours, right? Eight hours. So yeah, we would have to. We can make everything ready except for putting the mushroom in. 'Cause they only last for 8 hours. We can just get them. Oh, and yeah. So great, we have a plan to cause chaos. We still have not agreed on going in here.
I think Pass Without a Trace is probably going to be the best bet to get at least people who wouldn't be able to disguise themselves.
Right. I say we do Pass Without a Trace, and I will get us in via the Risen Road.
Wait, where are we putting Barry then?
Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, I mean, what the idea is, we pop up behind the House Uvain, we break into the house, and we stash Barry in the house as we plunder and set up our
The good old surprise golem.
precisely.
Yes.
I like it.
Now, the final. Do we reach out to Our Lady Underground?
I say we flip a coin on it.
Who wants to flip a coin? Heads,
Head, shoulders, knees, and
heads we do, tails we don't.
Odds or evens?
Heads is
Okay. I feel like the point made that we don't know what her wants are. Oh, okay, never mind. I
that's
guess
what we
are.
do.
Yep.
And that's on you, love.
Yeah, great.
Wait, me?
No, your
Yes,
sister.
you. No, you. It's on you now. You volunteered.
I was just asking a question.
Nope, you volunteered.
I didn't
All right.
think-
Well, what do we want to say?
Y'all are gonna have to put input in this because I think this is a terrible idea.
I do too. Which is why I'm not going to put any input. Which my input is don't send anything because
Orlean is coming.
Sorry, I'm shoving food in my mouth.
it's okay. Don't take your time.
Hear me out.
Take your time, please.
Hey girl, it's your favorite intrepid adventurers. So quick question. Is there a way you could help hide us in Haloth? XO, Gossip Girl.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing high hopes for this message getting us a good response.
I mean, fair, but in her defense, she could have been tracking us this whole time, considering both Elora and I have articles that she is very personal with. And we both took those and didn't think about that this whole time. So there are high chances that she already even knows where we're at.
I don't like it when you make good points.
I know. And also, when I sprayed on her, she looked me dead in the eye. So, you know.
Last time you what?
When I scryed on her, she looked me dead in the eye. So.
Great. This is great.
So we can either full send into friendship mode, or we can destroy the items that she gave us and never speak to her again. But I'm feeling friendship, guys.
Are you feeling friendship is magic?
But also, if we're being honest, I'm not the best judge of character because, I mean, look who I'm hanging out with.
I won't take that personally.
I'm mostly referring to your brothers anyway.
Good. Good. Well, I guess since we flipped a coin and we decided we're going to put our fate into a piece of metal that's used for currency. Okay. So,
Hey, girl.
first, hello, it's us. Is there any way for your assistance in our
Quest to destroy your home.
Oh yes, let's just really hit the head on the head of the nail on this one.
Well, wait a second.
Okay.
So
It hasn't been sent yet, so
what do we know about how much? What do we like? Let's just do a quick re-brainstorm about what we know about this mysterious not woman again, or mysterious woman again. So
she clearly doesn't like the rest of her peoples, but
okay.
we don't know if she's really on our side or if she's just on her own.
Well, I think we may be. I don't know. This may be irrelevant because it might not really matter as far as what she does. But I say we lean into this whole anti-spider thing because if she's against just the current leadership, then it's that or the recent changes. Oh, sorry, Kaelor's just coughing up his old lung.
I told you to quit smoking.
That keeps the rot out of him. Nice and
Or just
preserved.
Yields it more.
No. I don't see your medical license.
I know more healing spells than you do, let's put it at that.
Yeah, but you're not a not doctor like I am.
But, so she either maybe there's recent upturns in this cult and she wants to return to whatever their old other less crazy way was. It's obviously still batshit, but it's not, fucking Spider Queen, God, Doom, whatever the fuck that shit is. Or maybe she just doesn't like the people in charge of the spider thing. Either way, if we lean in on us just focusing killing the spider thing, she might be more amenable. Also, if she's been scrying on us this much and she looked you dead in the eyes, is it possible she's just listening to us all right now?
And definitely, hopefully, didn't hear the plan about firebombing the city.
Oh well, I guess it's too late for that part. Let's just focus on the spiders. Does that make sense to everyone else, or am I just really preoccupied on this spider thing?
To be fair, the person in charge of the spiders is your mother.
I mean, and nothing says... I mean, I don't know. Are you guys getting parental issue vibes? Because I feel like I should know. And I feel like this is parental issue vibes.
Oh, bitch, please. You weren't the one who was trying to get put into an arranged marriage.
I mean, yeah, but I grew up with you,
That means absolute nothing.
I've been watching you and your parental issues and his parental issues and my obviously very mild parental issues that are not at all severe.
I mean, don't get me wrong. You probably have your own shit to deal with Dad.
What? No. He's dead to me in a totally I'm not obsessed over it kind of way.
Totally. Excuse me. Well, what do we want to do? Do we want to send a message to her, or do we want to not and just go forward with the plan in hopes that she just leaves us alone?
It has already been decided that we're going to communicate with her.
Oh, fucking hell. I thought that was just an option. option. Fine.
Wait, how many of
Fine.
us actually want to send this message to her? 'Cause I
Not
feel like we
me.
just flip the coin and then.
Not me.
It's only a
I am.
suggestion. I said we can flip a coin. Someone said, yeah, let's flip the coin, and now it's yes, let's do it.
Because I'm starting to feel like there's only one of us that wanted to, and then we decide to flip the coin, and we're all the rest of us are just kind of going along with it at this point.
I mean, to make a fair point, she probably does know about our whereabouts already. But at the same time, if we talk to her, she might become, I wouldn't say an ally,
You know what? Never
but
mind. Just fuck the message.
fuck it.
Just get us on the goddamn road, please.
Chuck it in the fuck it bucket and let's move on.
Right. I will cast Saint Parvlos's Risen Road. And I will visualize as my destination, sort of like up against the back of the cavern, back of House Uvain. And as I do, I pull my great sword off my back, sort of point at a spot just like randomly in the air. And as I draw my sword down, you start to see the air split in half and open up like a curtain. You sort of like, it's almost maybe like walking into the upside down.
Nice. I will
Pretty.
also pass without a traces.
Thank you.
And I will also grow my mushrooms on me as a
Good
cautionary
idea.
tale.
Good idea.
I'm just reading the spell real fast.
Hey, if she was scrying on us or cared about us, she probably could have reached out to us on her own. So
True. She might also be busy trying to, topple the patriarchy.
matriarchy.
Matriarchy, my bad. Thank you for the correction. But yeah, I'm gonna have to say that's a good possibility that she could have messaged us before now. If she really wanted to.
Or if
But
she
there's
wasn't
a-
trying to get us killed.
Yeah, she might just be doing the sit back from a distance and watch this clusterfuck unveil on its own method.
The worst comes to worst, we just throw her under the bus.
Yeah, because that totally works.
Unless she wasn't like in on it this whole time anyway.
So the spell says there is a small chance for something to occur. We're gonna put that chance at
1%.
5%. 5%. And
Fine.
95 or higher is that chance. We are good. All right.
Hallelujah.
You guys travel along this road through this little crevice in the backside of Haloth, and you eventually make your way into this underworld-like area where it's like the upside down. It's dark. Everything. It's like the light is being absorbed by everything around it. Even those of you who have bioluminescence or even a lantern or torch or candle just get sucked up from the area around you. And all that you can see is like the outlines of the individuals in front of you. You being aware of each other's presence and knowing what your outlines look like, you feel comfort in that you are still around each other. You travel for what seems like maybe, I would say, a few hours. It expires after so many hours. Let's roll that bad boy. 6. All right. So with that 6, how long would it take you? You guys are. Yeah, you'd have plenty of time. It'd be like 4 hours. So you guys travel for around 4 hours until you finally make your way to the last little bit of this area, and you can see another veil come across up in front. As you approach, color begins to return to the area around you, but you begin to see more than just the outlines of your companions. And as you walk through this veil, you are welcomed by the large city of Haloth in front of you. And you all, I'm going to put your party token right here as you step forward. Right outside, you can see to your right is the walled gardens of House Uvain. You cannot see over it. They have spikes on the fence, but you can see the brick wall around you. And then to the left side, you see another very well-off house. But you are not quite certain which house it is unless you went to the front. You look around you and you can see. Let me read this for you. Moving into the city proper, you can finally take in the warped beauty that is the metropolis of Haloth, home of the Drow. Thin towers made from the rock itself climb straight up toward the ceiling of this great cavern. Symbols of black spiders and buildings constructed to resemble the venerated creatures are everywhere. You are not certain as to your destination yet within the city, but as you progress further, you see that more resistance is ahead. There are many civilians roaming the roads and unfamiliar buildings, as well as 2 formidable guard towers from which flows a steady stream of foot soldiers who take to the streets in search of someone or something. It's not going to be easy to continue, even if you can figure out which way to go. You look around, and you can see the different drow walking around you seem to always have a companion with them. A female drow has a ghoul coming next to them. Another female drow has a male drow in chains next to her. Another female drow looks to have some sort of a satyr-like individual or a goat-like humanoid next to her. Another one has what looks to be an imp or a quasit next on top of her shoulders. You can just see every single person, and they might be talking to each other, but they're always accompanied by some sort of what you assume to be a servant or slave. But you guys are in a corner right now. You are kind of in a shadow, not really seen at this point in time, but you can see that there are plenty of people. They seem to be talking, laughing, smiling, arguing, just living a city life, if you will. You see the occasional foot soldier. They stop with a group of people, discuss something with them, and then move on eventually. If anyone wants to try and make a perception check, they are welcome to try and listen in if they understand Undercommon. But yeah, that is the scene that you see before you.
I will try. I can get a little close to. I'm.
Oh, that's a good point. All right. So, as
Oh,
Kertz,
should we roll or stealth?
No.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I passed without a trace to everyone, so everyone gets a plus.
That
10.
was an hour ago, and that was, or 4 hours ago, so it
She
already
would
left.
have done it when we were leaving the.
Yeah, I would have done it when we were like about to
Gotcha. All right, then that's
get
fine.
into the city.
Everyone rolls stealth check, please, just in case. Most likely it'll be fine. All right, so Kertz with that 18 and Elora with that 15. Kertz, you kind of
That's a
stayed
really
back.
shitty roll.
For you, the DC was 20 because you were so far back. It's just impossible to hear in the cacophony of the sounds of people walking and talking as well. But Elora, you're able to get a little closer, and you kind of nonchalantly step up, kind of closer, and you can hear one of the guards say in Undercommon, "Have any of you individuals seen a crystalline being attack the city? They seem to have scattered, but we're on the lookout for more that may have escaped. We haven't heard of anything in this quadrant yet, but we're still looking everywhere for them." No, we haven't seen anything. Sorry. We just kind of keep to ourselves. We're planning to go to the high market, actually, and spend some time in the inn. Ah, which one? If you could, get me a beer and bring it back to me. I'm over at the guard tower. I don't think that's within our walking distance, but we'll save you a seat next time. All right. If you see anything, report it. Let us know. All right. And then the guard walks off as the citizens also walk towards the direction of the high market.
That's happening.
Might provide some kind of distraction.
Have any way to make it fall? Does any spells or magical items that also through the wall?
Oh.
With or without some form of attractant of attention. Because I got nothing.
Can you describe the wall for us, Jesse? How tall is it? You said it had spikes on the top.
Yeah, it's about 8 feet tall with spikes going another few feet, and the spikes are going like outward, upward, and inward. So like 3 different sets of spikes. It's obviously a house of a great importance, and same with the one to the left of you. It's a very similar style where keeping people out is certainly the most important aspect of these houses that you are currently around.
Well, if it's only about 8 feet tall, Barry could put his hands up and over the wall, and we could climb up Barry and jump over the wall.
Barry, the ladder.
Very.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a good plan.
All right. Who is
Very
going
brave.
first?
I will go.
If it's dark enough, I would like to just go ahead and be a bat and just kind of hang around the part of the thing they're about to climb over, just kind of keeping watch.
Sure. Do you kind of look over the fence?
Yeah, I kind of like flutter around. I do a bat perching thing, and then I, just kind of do the normal perching / go in to try to pretend to catch an insect thing, just keeping an eye out for anyone or anything.
Okay, so as you kind of perch yourself up, first off, make a perception check, and second off, you are high enough now to see over the wall, and you can see lush gardens of strange plants and luminescent fungi surround the main house and outlying buildings with sculpted waterways flowing through them. Structures are wrought from purple and green crystal, adamantine, obsidian, and black granite. Magic illuminates portions of the crystal from within, drawing attention to the estate. Faintly illuminating the marble statues, you can see they are carved of what looks to be other drow, you assume to be important to whatever house this is, that lie at the end of the pathway skirting the estate. The paths are lit by crystal pillars that hold what looks to be bodies. Individual bodies of different races, humanoids, some dwarfs, some drow, some humans. But all of them are within these pillars. They look perfectly preserved, almost lifelike, completely not moving and stuck in the crystal itself. That is what you see. And then the main building itself has beautiful archways and a massive main door.
The crystalline people are spread throughout the garden, or they're on the building.
So there's pathways to like each different building, and adjacent to the pathways, flanking them on either side are these luminescence lights, and they're pillars. And inside these pillars are these bodies. There's probably maybe 100 of them.
Do any of them look like Elora's parents?
So
God.
this is just Kaelor
Why?
right now, and with that perception check, that is a hell no. And you guys, so first off, Elora, you make your way over the side of this area. If you do drop down, I will have to take a 1d6 fall damage from the 10-foot drop, roughly. So
And I make an
You-
athletics check to try and.
I allow it. DC 15. All of you can do that.
Walking fast,
What if
all
I'm
in the
what if I'm just
secret.
10 feet tall? Can I just like put my feet down?
Oh God, aren't you 7 feet
Just
tall?
let
I
her
am
do it.
9.5 feet tall. I am
Yeah, but-
taller than this wall.
But like, you'd be going from
Oof.
Barry and
Oof.
yeah, Cinnamoira, take that damage, damn it. All right,
What was it? 2d6? 1d6? Okay.
5 points of damage. Hey, look at that! You
How
rolled the exact
ironic.
same. Sporelina, you're good. Kertz, you're good. Kaelor, athletics check, please.
He's a bat.
Oh yeah, he's a bat. Never mind. Don't care. And at this point, you see Barry's face just kind of poke over the side. Barry?
He's got the.
He's just gonna slowly float up and over.
Oh wait. If we actually trust him to stay there, we could. I don't know how well he'd be at hiding himself, but I can also turn Barry into a mist.
For how long?
Let me check. It is 1 hour long.
Is that concentration? You could just drop and he turns back into a
Yeah. He has a flying speed of 10 points at that. During that term, and he's just a misty cloud.
yeah.
Lucky
Let's do
him.
that. Fuck yeah. That's
All
great.
right. Yeah. Barry? Hey, Barry.
Very.
No one should be alarmed. I'm going to turn you into a gas now, Barry. All right?
Very.
You see
Big
Barry, he
fart,
like
Barry,
presses,
big
he
fart.
like, yeah, he presses on his tummy, and you can just hear like a gas release.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
And
Barry.
it's so
come on.
necrotic. So necrotic.
Like the fact that he is made out of nothing but bones, but somehow he can fart is impressive.
I'm pretty sure there's stuff other than
There's
bones
definitely
on him
flesh.
at this point.
Flesh and
I was
blood.
gonna say.
I don't know. I've covered him in spores.
And spores.
I've assumed that they've probably eaten away any of the live flesh left.
Well, but there might be some, gas retained in cavities.
That's,
We not talk about Barry's cavities.
yeah, and I'll just have him follow like around my feet like like I'm a vampire lord.
Okay.
I mean, you are.
Yeah. Can we start sneaking around the main building, see if there's a secondary?
All right.
Can
so
we do it
you
in a way
guys,
where I don't fall again?
so you guys look around the main building, I assume, and as you get closer, you can see more and more sculptures, and this time of great physiqued men and women, just absolutely beautiful, well manicured, sculpted, and they
I
are
mean, I
all
do have
around this
nice
beautiful
manicures
garden.
too.
There is beautiful fountains, and you're walking by these absolutely beautiful plants and mushrooms and fungi. And as you guys look around, I'm going to need a perception check as you skulk around. I'm going to keep your original stealth checks.
Perception from everyone.
Whoever's going to be leading the way. Cinnamoira is leading the way. All right, Cinna, you're going first. As you look around, you can see a few areas around you. There are some windows and side doors on the back side of this building, if you would like to go towards them.
Yeah, I think it's a good in the back, not the front.
Some would disagree. So
Well,
you
they're
guys
wrong.
approach. You guys approach the back door, and as you do, you step onto the marble what's it called? Wraparound porch, veranda. and with these beautiful archways, and you step onto this veranda to get to this door. And as you do, you step onto this beautiful marble, and you hear as a break in marble around you. You look down, the marble's fine. It's not cracked. Nothing is wrong. You look behind you, and those beautifully physiqued men and women of Drow
Uh-oh.
are now rushing towards you, and I'm going to need you all to roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Are we fighting on this map, or do you have a battle map?
It's
But
a
like,
good question.
what if I don't want to?
Or we just run in the house.
I
Hold
do
off on
not
the-
have a battle map ready, so we're going to go to the classic, the OG.
Theater of the mind.
Ew.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're Sporelina.
You know what? I just realized someone really needs to make a literal theater of the mind.
There's the train of thought. Yeah. I'm going to use that as a token.
Wait, it didn't go on. God damn it.
Elora, you got above a 10. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, thank you.
Isn't tight.
That was me getting up off the ground.
Sorry.
We'll just count it as a sneeze.
This is your 30s.
I am looking for the right one, and I cannot find it.
I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot you were in there.
All right, here it is. All right. Let's change the music to new royalty-free music.
Dun 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 dun.
Not this one. For some reason, this one was added.
This
to
is
the
very
Oh,
heroic.
lovely.
This one's cool. I love this one. This one's cool. Very Russian feel.
It says USSR. So.
Yep, exactly. All right, Cinnamoira, you see these beautiful beings of Drow and female Drow and men Drow step down from their pedestals and begin rushing towards you. What are you doing?
I am going. Oh Jesus fuck! What am I gonna do? That's a good question.
Thank you for answering your own question.
I don't know. Can we come back to me?
You're the first one. Let's go.
I
Jump down.
know.
You're only gonna get more drunk. Let's go.
I'm actually all done with my second one already, which
Exactly. It
is
hasn't hit you yet.
terrible.
Choose your highest spell. Just go for it. Balls to the wall.
Yeah, just blow your highest spell before we're in the building.
Oh yeah, totally.
Listen to your DM.
Um,
He knows what's best for you.
We're gonna do Thunderbolts
Man.
or Thunder Wave, not Thunderbolt. On
Okay.
obviously these. I think it should hit these three.
What's the radius?
15.
So we'll allow it. We'll say right here. So if you're looking for these three, it will
Oh
go
no,
these
it
three.
it comes from self. So
Oh,
I'm
I see
assuming
what
it
you're
would
saying.
hit these three.
15. And yeah, I would allow it.
Okay, okay.
Do we have a
I need
long
con
rest?
saves.
Sorry. Do we have a long rest after we fought the veg pygmies?
I would assume so.
Oh, I think they have disadvantage. They're inorganic. I think that's part. Or no, that's I'm thinking of Shatter.
Yeah, Thunder Wave. DC 17. Only one of them saves. It's going to take half damage as you hear a as it echoes throughout the entire cavern of Haloth, making an
300 feet,
impressive
Jack.
sound. It's a big fucking sound, and there's a big wall where you are.
Specifically
so it's
says
And that should
audible for
muffle, if
300 feet.
anything. That
300
should
feet
muffle, if
far
anything.
away. All right. So these three boyos get hit by it. Anything else in that?
I'm going to give Elora some bardic inspiration, and that's going to be my turn. After I move backwards very quickly over by Barry.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Barry's
And
apart right now.
this one's gonna come up and make 2 slam attacks against Kaelor with a 19 and a 16.
Big damage, boys.
Kaelor, does a 16 hit you?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah. So
You take 41 points of damage.
yeah. Oh.
As this guy is
Ow.
going to come over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to look at Elora, and 1, 2.
Real quick, I
Flash
need Kaelor to do on saves.
Elora. That's a nat 20.
Yep, those will both hit.
Even a 16?
I do not have my blood armor up yet.
Oh, shit. Kaelor made a natural 20 and 11.
What was the second amount of damage you? 1, so yeah, that just barely saves. Barry stole it from.
All right.
Speaking of which, should I drop that when I get a chance?
I just did 58 damage. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop that.
All right. Dropping it is a free action, which Barry immediately comes alive and sees a foe, several foes. Barry, what do you do?
We're gonna head step in front of Mama 3. And we're gonna bash one that just hit Mama 3. Let's try grapple first. So strength check. Yes. I'm going to rip apart. These things obviously have more than 40 HP.
Well, more.
So it takes 85 piercing damage.
As you guys see Barry just rip apart stone from this creature. Anything else?
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna. Oh, I have so many other things now. Oh, I have 5 attacks. So we're gonna just do 3 more slam attacks.
Has an AC of 17, so only the 13. 19 will hit with 13 points of damage as you just slam against it. Anything else?
Bonus action. I doubt that these things can be paralyzed, but I will attempt to gaze at these.
They are immune to paralyze.
Oh, okay, cool. That's it.
Gertie boy.
I don't like this.
Yeah, join the club, buddy.
Each square is 5 feet or 10 feet.
5 feet, yeah.
Okay. And did we have a long rest after fighting the Vegabeg maze?
Yeah, we went back to the mushrooms and then we rested in the cavern.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And beep, beep, beep. Second level guiding bolt on this man.
On which one? Sorry.
This one.
All right, 18 will just barely hit, 15 points of damage, and it is now illuminated.
And I'm going to say, we should probably go inside and not fight these guys. And that's it.
All right. This boyo is going to rush forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to flank Bury the Bone Golem with advantage. With a 23 and a 22, 16 plus 22 points of damage. Sporelina.
Are its hits magical?
Yes.
I thought you said are his tits magical. I was like, well, that's up to you, I guess.
I mean, it is a drow, female and male, so technically they are. All right, Sporelina.
Sporelina. I am gonna go ahead and which one? I'm gonna put up a wall. I'm just debating on which one, so we can all get into the house. Wall or fire? Yeah, fuck it. Wall of stone seems like redundant. So I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna go wee.
Wow.
Fire on their side, obviously. And do they make it now or on their turn?
I think when it appears and their turn.
Okay,
If
yeah.
I'm
So
right.
they need to make a dex saving throw, please.
Going from right to left, 10, 17, 6.
I'll fail.
Okay, how much damage?
22
All right.
fire damage, half as much if they save, none of them. And then nobody's within 10 feet, right? It's just the guys that are right on it. Okay. And then I'm going to follow Kertz. 3, 4. And that's me turn.
All right, at this point, this drow stone golem takes out what looks to be some like beautiful blades from her side that are also made of stone, and just goes to town on Barry at this point with a 26 and an 18.
Those both.
He's on the other side of the fire.
Where's a
Yeah, they can
shatter
still go
when you
through the
need it?
fire. They can still pierce
Well,
through the fire.
it's
and they'll take
opaque though,
damage.
so they would be attacking with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Well, it would be regular rolls then. So 26 and an 18, because they have advantage from flanking. So it still all hits. Dexterity save, he fails. 21 points for him. He don't care. He's stone golem. Elora.
Sorry, I'm taking that. Hold him.
Also, that creature that walked into it just takes the same damage.
So 22.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. We're gonna go ahead and. Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm gonna attack at advantage through the wall of fire.
And 17, natural 1 automatically misses. 20 will hit.
Okay, I will pump a point of tattoo into this. And a second level smite. That's of this guy. 37 plus 57 points damage.
How would you like to kill this one?
Blames just wreathe my greatsword as it comes through, and he crumbles into a pile of rubble. I will bonus action cast blood armor on myself, and I will move back.
Blood armor concentration.
It is, yes. Actually, sorry, no, it's not.
All right. All right. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is going to come over here, take the damage from the 22. He don't care. He's a golem. Plus 22. And is going to slam Barry. 14, 26.
14.
All right, 20 points of damage. Next boyo is going to come 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Is coming around here and is going to get normal attacks with a 11 and 29. Another 22 points of damage. And Kaelor. And also he's going to take 22 himself because it's not a thing. But he don't care. He's a stone golem. Kaelor, it is your turn.
Right. Which of the two am I going to? Yeah. We're gonna
He's drawing the radius, guys.
We're doing the Fireball Classic on those 4 boyos. Okay.
Going from right to left. They all fail. Does not matter.
All right. It was which level was I gonna? Oh yeah, that was
35 plus 35 plus 35 plus 35 plus 35. Good. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. This guy, he is going to 5, 10, and he's going to 15, 20, get right up to Kaelor. 10.
Is that his space, though?
Yeah, he's going to take a step back. This is a normal roll. 23, 23, both will hit. And then he's going to step back to here. Kaelor, you may take an attack of opportunity with disadvantage, if you so desire, if you're still awake. That is 21 plus 15. Looks like you will have barely 3 points of hit points left. Nice.
All right.
You can take an attack of opportunity with a melee weapon with disadvantage, if you so desire to use your reaction.
Unless you have war.
Okay, here we go. Fuck you!
21 will actually hit. All right,
Nice.
make that, roll that damage. I assume this is one-handed.
Yes.
All right, Cinnamoira.
All right, so Kertz. I'm going to do. I'm going to do Cure Wounds on my brother because he's a moron, and I'm going to do my best to drag him backwards.
All right, you'll have half movement speed, I believe.
All right.
24.
I'm going to grab him, and we're going to go 5, 10, 15. So he'll be there. And I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Sporelina.
All right.
Like,
All right.
you idiot, get back.
All right, so Cinnamoira, anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right, this boyo, he is going to step through, take the damage. He don't care. He is Stone Golem. Now that he's through, he's going to slam Kaelor twice. 24 and 13 to hit Kaelor. I think just the 14 damage to Kaelor is going to be it. He takes his 22 points of damage.
Both
right.
actually hit, just barely.
13 still hits?
Yeah,
Piss
12.
off.
Yeah.
What,
29
pray tell,
points of
was the
damage.
point?
Wait, that puts you down, doesn't it?
Yeah, that does put me down.
You don't have shield, do you?
Fucker.
No.
Bury the Bone Golem.
Ow.
Oh, Barry gonna bury. Let's roll this real quick. Oh yeah. Is the one he was grappling earlier dead?
Yes, actually. You're right.
Okay.
It is dead because it was guided bolted and then, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and grapple this fucker.
And
And we're gonna. Does he have less than 40 hit points?
he has a lot more.
Nah, he's a little less.
All right.
3 more attack.
Natural one always misses. Crits do crits, and that'll do. That'll do. That's gonna be 29, 30, 39. He is crumbling. This drow stone golem is crumbling apart, but not quite yet. Anything else?
No, that's all he's got right.
All right. Curtsy boy, tell us more about current events.
Mar-a-Lago got raided by the FBI at 10 a.m. this morning.
Nice.
Nice.
Who did?
Mar-a-Lago.
Trump's golf course?
A resort.
Whatever.
I still can't believe fucking Alex Jones somehow became a bigger
Yes.
player in this again.
Can't believe that. Kurtz, how do you want to kill these stone golems or try to bust down this doorway?
Bust down the fucking door. I am not doing this.
All right. Well,
Wait,
the door is
does bu-
locked.
Does busting the door take an action?
Oh, 100%.
Are there windows?
There are a few windows, yes.
Okay. Hopefully this works out the way I want it to. Definitely not. I'm gonna heal. Is that an 80, Kaelor? For your health?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
You are full healed. And I'm gonna try and run and jump through a window.
Don't die again. Jesus.
Athletics check. The window has a DC of a 10. Oh, it's so funny.
Honestly,
It would've been really funny.
hard.
You guys hear as Kurtz busts through a window, and you are now inside of a hallway. You can see the door right in front of you, and around you, you can see a velvet carpet, purple, with beautiful arches that kind of separate every maybe 15, 20 feet up and down the hallways. There are other doorways on the opposite side of where you just came in, going deeper into this building, but you don't know where they go to, and the hallway stretches for what seems to be the entire length of the building from the outside, about maybe 100 feet, maybe 150 feet or so, but there's doorways going more in way, if you will, but that's what you see.
I would like to add some flavor, as in he was, trying to cast a 7th level spell as doing this, so it wasn't exactly graceful, and he's kind of prone on the floor. If you just, I don't know, took like a mannequin and threw it through a window.
Sounds good. Anything else?
No, that was pretty good.
All right. This golem is going to slam basic, slam
Also
14 and
takes
16.
22 points of
Takes
damage.
22.
Um,
16 hit.
his armor class is 8.
Double check on that. Sporelina.
Okay, I will. Oh, Kaelor's up.
Kaelor is up.
Okay, good. Then I am going to. I'm gonna go ahead and blight Barry.
Ooh, hello.
I'm sure he'll love this little accessory.
So he gets 24 necrotic damage.
Does Barry choose to fail? I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna assume he would. And then I will spend a 2nd level spell slot. Let me do that real fast. And I will throw a mushroom cap at this one. Is this one dead? It's just grappled.
It's grappled.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that one.
So you used a bonus action.
Yeah, my bonus action is doing that.
Yep. Just double checking.
Oh, I should probably. I should probably let me. She rolled a hit first.
That'll help. Yeah. How would you like to kill this stone golem?
Barry, over here right now, young man. And then I'm going to walk into the house with the Kertz boy.
As you jump through the window and see Kertz on the ground, you maybe even step on his like.
Oh God!
chest.
Yeah. You guys are really gooey.
All right. This bone. Yeah, this not bone golem. This guy is going to attack with a 27 to hit Barry and a 21 to hit Barry. 37 points.
And
And-
he takes 22.
And he takes 22. Elora.
We gotta go save the idiot brother-in-law. And double swing.
I fucking love that movie. Both will hit. For those that don't know, Kertz just put into our Discord channel a GIF, whatever, of a guy jumping out of a window from the movie Airplane, which is a fantastic movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Also, it's GIF.
I got it.
If somebody says it's GIF, I will physically fight them.
Got it.
It's pronounced
Got it.
Yif,
There you
actually.
go. Okay, I'll accept
It's
that.
pronounced. Yeah. No.
Let's do 1 and
That's 92.
11. Their hit point maximum is 178, and this guy is at 171.
And bonus action, I will use Harness Divine Power and regain a third level.
All right. Do you lose health for that or something?
Channel
Which is like
Divinity.
Channel Divinity. That's right. I'm sorry. All right. Anything else?
That is.
All right. This stone golem is. Would he care that he just heard it? It was opaque, so we wouldn't see it. Would they be dumb enough to step through? Would they be smart enough? We'll do 50-50. Above 50, he's going to step through. 58, he steps through. He sees Barry. He's going to take 22 points of damage. Plus 22. But he's going to get on the side of him to get advantage. And that's another 28 points of damage to Barry.
Barry
And-
is going to use Spiked Retribution against that.
Right.
So he needs to make a dexterity save. That's a fail. He's going to take this piercing damage and
All right. Kaelor.
All right, we're gonna take some time to disengage and then get
Oh, you
safely.
do disengage.
Barry's at 155, everybody.
Oh God. Oh, wait. Oh. Barry's wasn't doing too hot well though. Oh God. Do I swing back for Barry and take one for the team?
No, bro, you already died. Get your
Okay.
ass back there.
Do you have any like cantrips? Oh no, you use your action.
Yeah.
Disengage,
I could send Brimstone to bite him, but that's honestly not a whole lot. Yeah. Oh wait, no. Okay, wait, it's my action to do that. So I'll use my Okay, is it better to kill them all in a ball of fire and prevent the potential damage and have Barry take damage from the fireball, or is it better just to kill a couple of them?
He has advantage on magic. So.
Okay.
Shit, so do these guys. I've been forgetting that. Oh well.
Oh, well. Fuck it. It can't get any worse. Let's do the whole. So that would be just shy, because it's 20-foot radius. Is everyone game for this, or am I?
It's your choice. It's in the moment.
I was
This is
gonna
6 seconds to
say-
think.
All you.
Okay, there we go. We're saying fuck it. We're doing the fireball, because it seems prudent. If my mouse will cooperate with me right now.
All right,
Come on.
going from top down. Ooh, Elora.
Oh, that's Barry.
Oh, Barry. Yeah. So we're taking. Okay,
much
fail,
better.
fail. Third one, fail. Very big fail. 15. Nope, fail. And last one, fail. All of them fail. It's easy math. All right. How would you like to kill this one? This one. Let me do some quick math. 31. He is still barely alive. This guy is just gonna take it. This guy is gonna take it. And this guy is gonna take it. All right.
At first, that one seems fine, and then a moment after the fireball blast subsides, you can hear the cracks starting to propagate as it suddenly crumbles into pieces.
All right.
Sexy.
All right.
And then,
anything else?
Nope, I disengaged. I did spend my points to do that as a bonus action, and now I'm hiding behind the wall.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
This boyo, is he smart enough or is he dumb enough? Above 50, he's smart enough. He goes around and tries to get Elora. He is smart enough.
These are
He's
smart
gonna
fucking golem.
1, 2. It's 50-50. Come on. And he's gonna come around here. I guess he'll take the 22 points of damage.
Yeah, he sure will.
And he is going to slam Elora with a 25 and a 25.
Yeah, those both hit, and I am unconscious.
Oh, fuck.
All right. Beauteous. Mama! Cinnamoira.
Why would you do that kind of emotional damage, you idiot?
This guy right here, he's crumbling. He's practically on his last limb.
Wait, which one?
This boyo right here.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and do a shatter that will hit the one above Kaelor and the one next to him on the left-hand side.
Kaelor or Barry?
Or not Barry. Sorry, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm so tired. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're drunk. It's okay.
No, I'm also just tired. Today was
Yeah.
a day.
Alcohol is a downer. All right. So.
Piss right off, Jesse. All right, I need con saves.
12 and a natural 20.
Yeah.
Don't they, do they not make
I-
them at a disadvantage
Yeah, it's shatter.
because they're made out of stone?
They also
Ooh,
get
yes.
advantage on saving throws
Oh,
against
that's true.
spells and other magical
God.
effects. Doesn't matter for this boyo because he had 2 hit points left. How would you like to shatter that one at least?
He's just gonna turn into rubble.
All right. Anything else?
This might be a dumb question. Can you give bardic inspiration to the unconscious?
I already have it.
He already has
Okay.
it.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna give actually a bardic inspiration to Barry,
Barry.
my baby.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna stay where I'm at.
Barry the Bone Golem.
Barry will take 2. Will he take attacks of Oh no! No! Barry, what are you gonna do? Hopefully he's faster than them. Gonna take the disengage.
Hmm.
Just gonna run
so
full
that-
on
that-
to the door.
Through the doorway. That would be an action to bust through.
Even a gargantuan creature running at 40 feet per 6 seconds.
He's got to brace himself. He's got to do an athletics check. Okay, anything else?
Let's see, action, that bonus action, they're immune to paralyze. That's it.
All right. Kertz. Use half your movement speed to stand up.
I would like to wriggle on the ground like a worm. No. Yeah, I'll stand up, and can I still see Elora from where? Like if I look out the window.
I'll say yes.
Cool.
Blasting those heels.
I had to do something. And I will kind of shimmy into a hiding spot as best
You
as I
duck
can.
back down.
Yeah.
Right, this guy's
22
gonna
points
take
fire damage, you little
22.
bitch. Sorry, that was mean. for
5,
me.
10, 15, 20, 25.
He can't walk through the fire wall.
Yeah, I thought he
It's-
could. I thought that was a thing
And you
that they
can
could do.
pass through it.
Well, I think it's like half movement, right? Because it's difficult terrain to walk through it. Is it not? Maybe
check.
that's the water one.
10, 20, 25, 30. Okay.
Okay.
All right, 2 slam attacks against Elora with a 23 and a 29.
29. No, shit. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck
actually-
yeah.
Just hits.
Sporelina.
Okay, we are going to hit this one with big mushroom ball. Well, we're gonna try. Hold please.
Hold, please. Twenty will absolutely hit.
Check.
Ooh, that was low. I was expecting
Bummer.
big money.
Me too. And then I will hit the other one on the other side of Elora.
Sure. If you can.
I will try.
She will do it.
Have Bardic.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration. It's a
14.
D10 now, correct?
Yes.
You need a 3 or higher.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Woo!
Come on. Ugh,
Voice.
a little better.
All right. Anything else?
Let me see. That was my action. Bonus action. I'm already in the room. So no. That's it.
All right. This 5, 10, 15, 20. It sees that the other golems are attacking something, so it reaches through and tries to slam whatever is on
It
the other
also
side.
takes
with
22
advantage. It
damage.
also takes 22
Those
points
both
of damage. They both miss. He takes 22, and womp. Elora.
Ba-ba. I was gonna fucking take a hit before I get it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and action to disengage. I run by Cinna's like, get the fuck out of here as soon as possible.
I want uppies.
Okay. Anything else?
I have a barely have it. I will bonus action. Ow. Just for a minute. No, I'll save it.
All right. So, Kaelor, it is your turn. You are muted.
Am still muted. Okay. Oh god. So many spell slots getting used up. We're gonna see if a smaller one can handle it. This. Nah, fuck it. No, we're gonna do another level 4. All right, we'll see if this finishes them off. One more fireball.
All right, dexterity saves. 19 and fail. So this one right up here passes with 15 points of damage, but the other two take the full 30. Take the full 30. All right, this one is Gonzo's. Anything else, Kaelor?
Fucking golems. That's it.
Cinnamoira, bring him
All
home.
right. I am going to do another shatter.
Go ahead and roll the damage. 17, beautiful. 20, this one passes, the other one fails. How would you like to kill both of them?
They're just going to turn into rubble, and I'm going to sprint. You just see this very tiny person run right between Sporelina's legs. Just, I am out of here.
I'm just gonna move over to the doors and unlock them for Barry as he like braces himself to bust through. It's all right, buddy. Come this way. Duck down.
All right. So you guys see exactly what I described for Kertz, a velvet carpet, a hallway that goes for 100, 150 feet, archways going all the way across. It's about 10 foot wide and very similar to the pillars that were out in the garden. There are more pillars only on the inside of the archways. Yeah, you find more pillars that kind of give off this glow, and inside of them are more humanoids. Some of them are now a little bit more exotic than a dwarf or a drow or a humid. They look to be like some sort of a lizard-like creature. Another one seems to be some sort of a insect-like creature, and so on and so forth. As you guys progress a little bit further, there are multiple doorways to your left. And then there's not really many doorways to your right besides the one that you guys just went through. There are windows flanking as well, but you're otherwise welcome to do whatever you want.
I'm gonna first hit myself. You point smiling on.
And I'm just going to give Elora a hug. Just, I'm sorry I left you out to die.
It's all right, love. I'm already dead.
You know what I mean.
Does that make you a necrophiliac?
The fuck?
Piss off, Sporelina.
Touch Barry with my great sword. Pulse.
All right.
Um, can I just start perceiving and looking at all the creatures inside that are inside the building?
Absolutely. So, what specifically are you looking for?
Perception or nature? I just want to see the different kind of races and stuff, and if there are any of like real interest.
Sure.
And
Go
also,
ahead and
do they look like the stone golems that we fought outside, or do these guys look
no.
different? Okay.
They look if they were probably if so it's like crystal clear, and they get the crystal is what's giving off the light, and
Okay.
from what you can see, it's as if someone had like an insect in amber, if you will, like
Okay.
from Jurassic Park. It is
Got it, yeah.
that. It is like
Okay.
a true human or humanoid.
So
And
maybe they could be broken out of this.
Does that mean that we should, though?
It sounds like we'd have them on our side if we were able to keep them, save them. Nature perception, your choice, Jesse. Obviously. You're
we
the
will go
boss.
with a nature because that's more intelligence based.
Petrific.
Now, what are you trying to determine again?
Just the the nature of the crystal, which you've already kind of told me about, the nature of some of the species inside, and like also maybe if we can break them out of it, and maybe they'd still be alive.
Okay. In terms of if they would be alive, slim chance. They look like they have been preserved in a way as like a trophy.
Okay.
And if they are alive, it's by magical means that you are not certain of. But this basic nature check, it's too much that you would just assume that they're dead. And
Okay.
they've just been preserved in like this amber crystal or whatever.
Well, at least they're not gonna become animated and kill us, hopefully.
Can I do a medicine check to see, like, if the bodies were like stabbed?
Ah, I see what you're saying. Sure. You give them a once over to see how they died.
Beans. I'm gonna guide myself.
Masters of Crystal.
That's a
So,
bummer.
so as for this, you can see that. What is that? 15. So you would see that some of them have impacted chests. It looks like something happened where they were crushed, and then they were then pulled back out, so that the crushing no longer looks like it's crushing. But you can see that the chest is generally due to something heavy hitting them, blunt force trauma or bludgeoning to the chest. No slices that you can see of, just usually bludgeoning.
Would it be the same size as the fists of the stone golems?
It would not.
I mean, they are
That's not good.
geomancers. They could be throwing stones at people.
Or a guy with a big ass hammer that he uses to shape stone. Or they.
Can we continue to be stealthy and move the house? I'll lead up front.
Are you going towards the front of the house or towards the back of the house?
Well, we started at the back of the house. Right?
Yeah, so like you can continue going back, or head to the front, or go inward, because there's doors leading inward. Because even once you hit the wall,
It
the
goes
hallway
into-
still goes. Yes, it goes into the
Gotcha.
wall. Exactly. Thank you.
Let's go further back.
Okay. I would need stealth checks from everyone, please, as Elora takes a step going this way.
I also got Barry up to 201. If anybody has any product spell.
Has to be a leveled spell. Elora, that's like your best stealth ever.
As one would expect.
Plus 10 though.
God, Barry.
He's creaking, like when you wake up in the morning and like every bone cracks and creaks.
He just has 7,000 of.
Exactly. Kaelor, waiting on you.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say, we haven't found anything alive besides the statues, right?
But then I just.
As you guys continue to walk down this hallway, at some point you guys hear behind you a doorway open. You guys look immediately, and you can see a female drow looks to you all and just says in Undercommon, "Are you here for a meeting?"
I'll step up as Guy Loof, and I'll say, "We're here for business of the matron."
Ah, Gailuf Gullion, nice to see you again. Make a deception check with advantage. I don't believe we have met. I am the Shadow Mistress, Ciritil Toulon. It is very nice to meet you finally. Is this your entourage?
Some of them are slaves.
Very interesting. They must have come from the slave pens, of course. I know that you are currently under watch from them. How are the
Ooh.
Tyrannosaurus Rexes?
Sexy goth mom, sexy goth.
They serve their purpose.
Very good. And I don't believe that the mistress is back that way. Would you like me to lead you to her?
Of course. Make sure there's room for my latest pet from my sister.
Ah, Makinga. She's really outdone herself this time. This one will surely catch you many eyes in the. But I thought you didn't keep undead servants with you.
It's family politics trying to mend some bridges.
Interesting. All right, well,
Insight check, insight check, insight check.
go ahead, yeah. Natural fucking 20.
Guess mine doesn't
God,
matter.
you guys are great, both great.
Sporelina and Kertz, you could see her raise an eyebrow. The you could already tell, like, in her mind, she's thinking like, Gaeloof with that? Never in a million years would he ever do that. And she's already having a little bit of doubts.
So she's feeling like something's wrong.
She's feeling like something's wrong. However, because of the deception check, which I guess I should roll against it just to see her insight check. Yep.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
she believes the deception check, but like the whole like the bone golem, like she's like, what the fuck is up? What happened? That Gaeloof changed so much that he would
People
want.
can change, Jesse.
That's what she's thinking. And so she.
We went on the Steve Wilkos show. It was a whole thing.
Right. Well, if you just follow me, I guess I could lead you to the mistress. It is, of course, not my house, so I feel a little bit awkward. But if you'll just follow me, as she turns around and heads back inward into the.
It-
Uh,
And
Yep.
just over the data we know, what would be the portents of someone from House Toulon being this far into somebody from House Uve household?
make an insight and maybe a history check. Okay. There's lots of politics. This is a very politically motivated city. People make deals, people make bargains, people talk. That is the lay of the land.
But
That
Toulon
is,
also has spies within, like they are also spies.
again, it's just the lay
Right.
of the land. Lots
Right.
of politics, lots of talking. So she is leading you. You guys are walking right behind her. For those of you that care, you can see that she is very well off. Her silken garb is very beautiful.
She hot.
She looks like she has what do you call it? Silken gloves on, but it's thicker than what you would imagine silk to be. Like there's something underneath the glove that you cannot see right away. But she's leading you through some areas right now. They seem to be just mostly seating areas, maybe like a tea room or some sort of a dining room area. And there's beautiful artwork all over the place. The pillars are becoming less frequent, but still occurring, with even more exotic creatures the further you go in. and you could see that the archways are absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful archways all around this entire building. Again, these people are stonemasons, and they want to emphasize that, and also want to display their trophies. Um, and finally, you enter this large, I would say, atrium. There's probably a staircase as well as more archways where a balcony you can look up and see, like, there's another hallway up there, and a beautiful staircase with beautiful marble flooring with white and black checkered marble on the ground. And of the pillars to the balcony, you could see even more individuals, but this time it doesn't seem to be whole bodies. Instead, it seems to be body parts. So you see a spiked tail of some scaled creature. You see the head of what looks to be some sort of a dragon. You see the claws from, again, some sort of a furry beast, and other things of that nature. And she just goes, huh. Well, the matron was just here, but looks like she may have gone elsewhere, that I do not wish to look around this area and intrude, but if you could just leave a message and I'll find a servant and leave it for them, and then you could be on your way and we can find them another day, if that's okay with you.
This is of utmost interest, matron, and must be handled forthwith. If you like, we can look around. I've been here before, and I know which way the.
Make another deception check. Sporelina, you can tell that she's trying to just, like, she doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't, but she's curious.
I
She's
saw the one
very
first.
curious.
I saw the one roll first.
Yeah.
I am going to lean down into Elora's ear, and like whisper very quietly. She's nervous, but I'm gonna try and make it sound like I'm talking longer and giving him some unpleasing information about her. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try to make her uncomfortable as I'm whispering.
I will
And as
contort my face to match the tone of what.
and oh, may I ask why you are here again?
We have come into the understanding that the matron may have fallen into certain information and or artifacts that are of interest to.
Oh, an artifact run. Well, maybe I can assist you with this. Maybe not for this house, but in our house we hold many artifacts. Is there anything in particular that you are looking for?
Oh,
In undercommon, I'm gonna say to Elora under my breath, but like loud enough that she can hear. We are wasting our time with her, sire.
Why is your slave talking to you?
quick question. Am I supposed to be one of the slaves?
Yeah,
You
we're the
guys-
slaves in this
Yeah,
situation.
we're all the slaves,
The,
buddy.
no, well, the humans, you guys are all dressed in drow clothes. Remember, we got drow clothes from.
You
You guys like
look
have
drow?
hoods up. What was that?
Real
Chris?
creepy
Mm.
vibes.
You guys look like drow because
No, I
There's
just
enough
assumed
light.
that they have hoods up and over their faces.
all right.
That's why I
Burn.
assumed that we were doing. That's what I was in my head. I don't know. I thought
If
that
that
was the
is
reason
the case,
of getting
we're
the
gonna need
uniform.
we're gonna need a check, because if Sporelina is trying to whisper things, and she would see that.
Well,
So
Sporelina's not dressed as a drow because she's 9 feet tall.
that's true.
She is a
That's
slave.
true.
Yeah, I am a
So
very
then-
clear Funglette. I'm not trying to hide my identity.
So then the question remains: why is your slave talking to you?
This slave's specific tribe has very, shall we say, insightful magics. And I'm just gonna look her up and down. She is-
Gailuf Gallian trusting other people for the jobs that he used to do himself. What has the world come to?
I'm gonna crack my knuckles and I'll say, the world is coming to less patience should I not get what I desire.
Then maybe you can explain what you desire, and I might be able to help you find what you need. Is there any kind of information that you've desired beyond those prison walls that I see you working out day in and day out, trying to break the will of these slaves? Some secrets that you've desired for your family, your mother, to raise your station away from the prison itself? I might be able to help with that.
I serve my duty, not deceptions behind her head. You should
I'm not
watch your
talking about
you should
deceptions.
watch your tongue, lest I cut it out and eat it.
I am not talking about deceptions. Simply information that could benefit you all. It's not every day that I run into a Gullion, and I want to make sure that it's worth my while. I can help you in many ways if you are willing to help me.
What is it you?
As you know, I am the priestess at the um uh I am a priestess at the Shadow Temple, and ever since your mother took over, she has not been to the Shadow Temple at all. In fact, she spends all her time in Naranis's temple, the Spider Goddess. Which, again, absolutely fine with, no problem with me. I fear, though, that she is looking to eradicate my temple, my livelihood. And I would very much not like that to happen. And if you could put in a good word for me, I would appreciate it very much.
We'll consider this.
Wonderful. And what is it that I can do for the great Gullion, Gailuf?
You've come into knowledge that House Uvain has certain artifacts of a kingdom that is of interest to us. I'm gonna pull out the little box that the original needle came in, and which has the insignia of Terrazline carved into.
Ah, the city of Tirisleen. Very interesting. Something quite old. What was it? 100 years ago? Less? More? I don't know. I remember we had individuals stationed there, spies. And then one day they just came back saying that the city was sacked. Impressive, whatever force was able to eradicate a city that quickly.
Indeed. Thus, you can see why it might be of interest.
Oh, I see. But you wouldn't want to eradicate a whole city. I'm sure you'd want slaves.
In battle formation, sometimes it is best to show your strength so the rest of the maggots will fall into.
Well, I guess I will be off, and I will look into this city that you speak of and see if there are anything in the archives that I can find that might be able to assist you. And I hope that you will stop by the Spider Temple at some point, and I will give you the information as well as maybe have a drink.
Insight, insight,
Sure.
insight, insight.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Kertz,
good.
you know that she is all about lifting herself and being in contact with a Gullion of station, she's like, I need to get on his good side to get on the Gullion's good side so that I can rise. She is 100% a selfish human being looking to raise herself up as high as possible.
And
You mean
she's
yourself
fully
a
bought in
shroud?
that this is Gailuf.
And she's still pretty, yeah, she assumes this is Gailuf.
Yeah,
She's
she
pretty
rolled that
certain.
a natural one.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
But she trying to how you say, gold dig.
She's a gold digger.
It was very nice meeting you, Gullion, and I hope that you find what you are looking for. As she gives a bow and exits, moving her hips rather widely as she does.
Yeah.
I do not take.
All right.
Good.
She exits, and you guys are left in this room by yourself.
So what is the room that we were left in?
So this is like the atrium. It looks like the entryway towards the front of the building. There are staircases leading up to a balcony with archways on the, balcony as well. Lots of pillars, but instead of actual bodies, there's more body parts. So like heads, claws, tails, etc. Yeah. But multiple rooms, especially a big door leading through to the two double what do you call it, double curved staircases. There's a big door right in between them, and then of course there's many doors upstairs in the balcony, and then there's the front door which led through like a short hallway before leading outside to the gardens.
I'm gonna try something. Probably not gonna work. I'm gonna pull out my little pendant of the mirror and try and find some light and try and reflect the light off my necklace as I give a prayer to see if I can sense of where.
Make a religion check.
And
It doesn't matter.
Womp.
A womp womp. I just reflected it in my eye. What's here? Upstairs.
Rainsack?
As much as I would love to get on with robbing the rich, I think we need to probably focus.
Agreed.
Do you think they have like a basement here? I feel like that would be the safest.
Possible. And we don't have any stone shapers of our own, so
Or do we? I literally have the spell shape stone.
do you have it prepared?
Do I? That is the question. Probably not, but what level is shape stone? Or am I making it up in my head? Nope, stone shape is what I'm thinking of, and no, I don't have it prepared. Bummer.
It's okay.
Also, it can only do a 5 feet dimension, so like a 5 by 5 by 5.
Right.
So that wouldn't be like enough for us to like hunker down in. Can we start kind of trepidatiously looking around?
Look around on the main floor.
Yeah.
So like opening doors and just like poking your head in, seeing what's in there and coming out.
I
Sure.
will go ahead and pass us.
Pass
Pass
without
without
trace.
trace.
Yes.
All right. So you're staying as a group. I assume you're not splitting up because you have to be
Absolutely
within 30
not.
feet. Okay. So
I know your games.
So who's poking their head through to
Yes.
look inside of room real fast, and what are you looking for specifically?
I would assume just trying to get a like an idea of the layout, like what room like is what, and if there's any other alive beings in here?
Sure. So you're on the first floor. You go to the room on the left, next to the stairs, not the big one in between the two stairs, but the one to the left. And as you poke through, you can see what looks to be a library. More pillars, again, similar deal. And you can see what looks to be the fireplace is going, and you do see something move. Does not notice you as you poke your head through, but it looks to be a drow ghoul, just
Ooh.
tending to. It looks like it's fluffing up the pillows on the couches next
Oh,
to the fire,
cute.
and it looks like it's restocking like the candies that were in the bowl. And it's just kind of minding its own business,
Okay,
doing its job.
I will pull us out and have us like sneak past, and then I will whisper what I saw and move on to the next room.
All right. The next room looks to be some sort of a dining room, a long table. Could be a meeting room as well. It's not necessarily for dining, but there are lots and lots of chairs again around this long table. You can see at this point two ghouls who do not notice you, tending and dusting the mantelpiece as well as the table, polishing it, making sure it shines bright. They don't notice you yet,
Like
but
a
they're
diamond?
yes, polishing
Sorry.
the table.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of like nod and then uh pretend like I'm a zombie with my arms out and then put the number 2 up.
Do you want to be noticed?
No, to my friends, so they know that there's 2 zombies
Oh,
in there, like
got
ghoul
it, got it,
things
got
in
it.
there.
I thought you were giving them the peace sign, like,
Like,
"Hey,
what's
what's up?"
up, friends?
Yeah, exactly.
I am also a ghoul.
Hello, fellow ghouls.
No, not that.
Next door.
All right. So again, the last door that you have is either you're going upstairs or you're going through the big double door.
I don't want to go through the big double doors. I feel like that's asking for trouble. So there doesn't seem to be an entrance to like a cellar or basement of any kind.
Not that you
Unless
can
it's
see currently.
Okay. Then I guess up.
upstairs.
All right. As you guys go upstairs, you can see you poke your head through, and there are bedrooms of sorts. Make a perception check.
Can do Bossaroni.
Where's his guidance?
Doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Oh my Jesus.
I can see through walls all of a sudden.
You can hear what sounds like murmurings coming from a few rooms up here. And as you put your ear up to the first one, you can hear things along the lines of Gorath, he wanted to talk to me at school today. I think he was trying to ask me out. What do you think? I think he definitely was. Did you see him at least? No, I had to come home real fast, but um, I don't know if I'm ready. I mean, he's cute, but what would mom think?
Thanks
Can't
for
date.
letting us know. Jesus Christ, Anakin. Sporelina has to fight every part of her body to not jump in on girl talk. It's so hard to hold herself in. But she centers herself. She looks at her party. She puts her hand down close to the ground like she's saying short, and then she says 2, and then she moves on to the next room.
Laura draws her great sword.
Oh my god. Elora, no.
And then when you get to the next room, you can. This is like the few doors down. Like the other doors weren't making any
Right, right.
sound. But as you get down to the next room, you can hear what sounds like clinking in a glass. So maybe like glasses moving around on a cart, or like ice cubes in a glass. And you could hear Um, due to the recent transgressions, what do you think our next move should be? Well, not quite sure. The Shadow Mistress had a good point, though. She might be able to help us. Do you think that she's trustworthy? I think she looks out for herself. As long as we can make it good on her, then she'll do what she wants, or she'll do what she is told. But Matron Elora has been kind enough to us and spare our family, but she has not always been kind to the families of Haloth. Do you remember what happened to... I can't find the name of house.
The ones that we met.
Give me a second. House Frasian? Yeah.
Betrayer.
Do you want to end up like them? Of course not. But we have to make our move quietly. At least under her nose. Don't necessarily have to... Don't necessarily have to take her out. Just operate underneath her so that we can still maintain our powers. It seems like she is trying to manipulate all the houses so that it's only her house that will remain. But she should know better than that. She needs us. She needs all the different houses and our specialties. No way can she be able to manage all of everything. What is she playing at? Why is she doing this? She knows that this will just drive a wedge between all the different houses and her, and it would be the houses against all of her. Not quite sure. And then you hear someone drinking and just say, well, whenever you figure out something,
I'm
let me
getting
know.
everyone to kind of move away from the door as we're like kind of walking around trying to find like a kind of like a corner to hide in, maybe.
Sure. There's like a little hallway off to the side, and as you do,
As I'm still kind of listening to the conversation because I have a feeling they're about to leave.
yeah. So you do hear footsteps as they approach the door. Well,
And I scurry up the wall and up to the ceiling
make a
as
stealth check.
as I crawl
know,
around.
I almost feel like it's worse when we're in close quarters.
Natural 20 with a 32.
32, baby. I am
Woo!
the stealthiest mushroom spider you have ever seen.
As you climb up there and just blend into the marble somehow, like with chameleon skin,
Hell yeah.
you see two drow women step out. One of them looks to be very, very well dressed, way better dressed than the Shadow Mistress. The other one seems to be a little bit lesser of station, but still very well
So
off.
fancy.
What you didn't hear, and even with your perception check is just unbelievable, but you somehow did not hear an extra set of footprints as coming out the doorway, followed by the extra fancy drow, are two black-looking drow. And because your perception is so good, your eyesight is so good, you notice that they are not specifically drow. They are golems made out of a black, like obsidian stone that flank both sides of this really fancy drow. And they are wielding what looks to be halberds, and they stay within 5 feet of her, stopping
Halberds.
when she stops.
Are
and
halberds the
moving.
ones that are like really long axes?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
like
Okay. Sorry.
So, and they stop when she stops. They move when she moves, like instantly, but they are silent as they move. And
Okay.
as they finish the conversation, they go downstairs. You can hear the door open and then close, and then up comes this woman, the fancy woman with the two obsidian guardians next to her, and she goes up, gives a sigh, goes to the room. Claudia, make sure that you study for school. Your teacher told me what happened, and I would like to make sure that your grades stay up to date. Yes, Mom. No. Yes, matron. Yes, matron. You need to start getting it through your head that that I am the new matron of this house. Sorry, Mom. Matron. And she walks down the hallway and goes back
As
into
that
the room.
exchange happens, I have just deadlocked Kertz in the eyes, and we are both coming to the same realization that we're going to need to kidnap this kid. And
You goddamn right we are.
I mean,
Oh.
we're
honestly,
just having a
probably.
mental conversation with our eyes.
And you just see Cinna with the biggest eye roll in human history, like, oh my fucking god.
Oh, look at me. I'm Cinna. I'm always nice to people.
I'm not saying I'm nice, I'm just saying you're pulling my girlfriend into your shenanigans. I don't like this.
We're on the same wavelength about
Yeah,
this.
your girlfriend is a part of the shenanigans, babe.
Yeah, fair
Sorry
point.
to disappoint.
Fair point.
I was literally going to go in and slaughter those children.
Honestly, stealing them is a better option.
Is it though?
Yeah, and we have something to use if they
Here's
try
the
to kill
problem,
us.
though. I think you think that the Drow are gonna care about their children that much.
I think most creatures
I'm
care
kind
about
of
their young to
ins-
some point. But
Eh.
also, if we kill the matron, I have the head of one of the houses of Haloth. Go along with.
If it doesn't work with Guy Loof, we just walk around the corner, put the new head on, try it again.
So she spoke to her daughter through a door and then went downstairs.
She went through another door, looked to be across the way of the balcony, on the opposite side of where her daughter's door was, not where she was originally. And she goes inside, and you can see like a bed and drapes and like a nightstand and things like that. And then she closes the door with the guardians coming with her.
What happened to the second kid?
They seem to still be inside. And they're probably still talking to each other.
Could be
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was with the other one, and you just forgot to mention that.
like a plate.
Yeah.
Kaelor, you don't want to have an ability to an area completely silent.
Oh, you mean as like before I murder everyone?
Correct, yeah.
No.
Parts. But do you have the ability to do it?
You'd have to pick it up on a level up, I think.
Yeah, I'd have to. I don't.
Sorcerers have spells they know.
Do not have a spell that does that. I got a spell that makes things dark, and I got things that makes it filled with bugs. I got things that make stuff go boom, but that's not one of my spells.
What about things that make you invisible?
Closest amalgamation I got is the fog.
It's also a bard spell. Silence.
Yeah, again, it would require a full rest. I feel like this is our chance. We're in here, otherwise we have to get out, and then we have to be out in Haloth figuring out where we're gonna.
That's fair.
Are there like big ass old timey keyholes that you can look through in the doors?
Big ass old timey keyholes.
One more time, sorry.
Are there like the big ass old timey keyholes you can look through?
Above a 50, yes.
Yeah.
Above 50, yes.
Okay, can I go? This is gonna sound so wrong. Can I go spy on the kids' room?
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god! What
This is
the
my
fuck?
first bra.
Oh my god.
It will all make sense at some point.
No,
He's gonna
it
be like,
won't.
well, there's 16 guys. It's fine. That's
No,
the
it's
age of
not.
consent in Haloth.
I'm just
Just because it's your fantasy doesn't mean it's our
It's not.
fantasy.
God damn it! I have an idea. Just let me.
Uh-huh.
Is it a kid and a golem, or is it just the kid and a slave?
Okay, so you look in and give me a perception check, a DC 10.
Fuck's sake.
Ooh, duality.
What?
You look
What?
in and you can see that one girl is wearing very nice silks. It looks to be around the age of, we'll go with 18 because we don't want to incite anything. And the other one looks to be around the same age, but in less cloth. Not less cloth, lesser cloth. In terms of like shredded, it's patterned, it has like patches and shit. Very much indicative of a slave.
And both drow.
Both draw.
Fuck. Why did I have to heal Elora? Bummer.
Piss off, Kurtz.
No, it's Oh. Ooh. Okay. Awesome. That actually works way better. It is with insight. Cool. I'm gonna cast Fast Friends at 4th level through the door.
Oh.
Because I have to be able to see the people I'm casting it on.
All right, wisdom save. We're gonna say that is it both of them or just one of them?
Yes, both of them.
All right, we're gonna say they have a +0 to their wisdom. Here we go. Yep.
Wow.
Very nice.
Have you met a person named Kertz before? He's like a
They don't know
really
my
cool
name.
guy.
They just know that the guy look at the door is a friend.
It's a
Oh
my
creeper.
fucking God.
I'm gonna motion for everyone
cookies.
to get into the fucking room.
He walks in and all of a sudden he sees a big poster of his face on the wall.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh my god!
it's like I don't remember being here before, but that is me.
This is a
Why
surprise.
are my tips frosted?
They're just
This
this
is
is just
a
feeding an
surprise.
ego he doesn't need.
When did you get into town? Why are you here?
Don't worry about it, guys. Get in the fucking room.
Who are they are not allowed in here. We need to call
Yes,
the
they
guards
are.
now.
Nope, they're fine.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Undertakes to perform any service or activities you ask it in a friendly manner to the best of its abilities. This will be allowed.
It is definitely a higher arm.
Yeah. Yeah. How long does this last?
1 hour.
All right. If that's what you say, Kurtz, sorry. Sure. Come on
I
in.
will motion to Elora.
I will walk in.
I will kind of do like the tilt the head.
I really like
Kind
your
of.
necklace. It's so pretty. Is that ribbon?
It is. I have another necklace. I'm in Gailuf. I have another necklace actually, and I'm gonna pull out the symbol of Tirazleen and say, "Have you seen this before?"
It does look familiar. I feel like it's in the trophy room. It's our house's nicest area for trophies, I guess. But I feel like I've seen it there before.
Elora,
Am I?
do the thing. Do the thing.
What, I just gonna grab her?
Well,
am I gonna? Am I
time up.
killing them? What's happening?
No, we need hostages. I'm not saying this out loud, but we need hostages. So, and Barry's a pretty good cage. So,
True.
keep their mouths closed and shove them in the cage.
Yes. Kids, we're gonna play a little game. It's called "How Quiet and Still Can I Be?"
Listen, I'm an adult. I'm 18. I know everything.
really trying not going for a smart ass remark here.
When she says she's 18, I'm like, oh, that's wonderful, and I'm gonna kiss her. I need her to make a wisdom saving throw.
Doesn't matter.
She is helplessly in love with me now.
I'm so torn right now between Kertz and Gailuf.
Do not worry. This is all fun and games. We're just gonna talk to your mother.
You're lucky I love you.
I don't think she would want someone in my room right now, but if that's what you want, sure.
Here, this is part of the game, and I'm gonna give them both like a run of silk, and I'm gonna start tying it across their mouth.
Oh, is this like? I don't know if we're allowed to do this.
And I'm just gonna lead him over to Barry, and his chest is gonna slowly open up to a cage and put them in.
Jesus fuck.
They look to Kertz like worried.
Smiles and gives the double thumbs up.
If
Fun
somebody
game.
is actually listening to this now or in the future, I just want you to know, please don't judge us on this podcast. I swear to God, we're not normally this bad. But
I'm
No, we
extremely
really
uncomfortable
aren't.
right
They're
now.
18. We established they're 18.
Jesse saw that coming and decided, okay, they aren't 12 like I originally planned.
Exactly. Yeah.
That
It
went
doesn't
out the
make it
door
any
when it
better.
first thing
It was gonna be a
"Ah, kill all
forehead
the
kiss,
kids."
just FYI. They
Yeah,
were
okay.
naughty.
Uh-huh.
They step into Barry's open chest as the chest slowly closes.
Sweet. All right.
That was easy.
Um.
That's some PTSD for later for them.
So if things go south, how far are either of the rooms from the mother's room?
Either of the rooms from the wait, say again?
How far are either of her room or the other meeting room from the room that her mother went to with her bedroom?
I see. The meeting room is only maybe 2 or 3 doors down. The mother's room is on the opposite side of the balcony, so you'd have to like walk, 90 degrees and 90 degrees to get to the opposite side.
I'd suggest anyone who doesn't want to be up in combat, just in case, hide in the meeting room. And we'll attempt to have a conversation.
Sporelina is still hiding on the ceiling.
And is now
Alright.
hiding from the group. In a despicable display.
Which I could do. Wish I could do, but I can't.
And I turn to Cinnamoira and say, "Give me a smile before you go."
She gives like a really sarcastic smile, and then she just kind of like very obnoxiously walks out of the room.
I thought rule number 1 was to like not ask women to smile.
Oh, it's for men to not ask women. Women asking women to smile is totally fine.
Eh.
You're kind of cosplaying as a man right now, Elora. That feels really weirdly sexist.
You're kind of
I say
cosplaying
from
as
the
a
ceiling.
spider right now. Kertz, are you gonna be up there with me?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so me and Kertz at the front with Barry behind us, and then the spellcasters all hiding in the.
Right. And as you guys take Barry with the rib cage partially open so that they can at least see inside, you head over to the mother's bedroom, and that is where we will pick up with it next time when I can figure out what the fuck is gonna happen.
Perfect cliffhanger is the gauntleted hand coming up and knocking 3 times on the door. It starts to open, and then it cuts to black.
We're doing a home invasion, guys.
And kidnapping and possible child murder.
Woo!
They're 18,
They're not
they're not
children.
children.
Possibly
Not-
18-year-old murder.
Yeah, it's still a
Possibly
teenager.
teenager murder.
Yeah,
It's
still a
still a
teenager.
teenager.
Great. This is
Teenicide.
great.
It's just like 24. It's not
That's
that
like
far
my
off.
that's like my cousin Savannah. I had her first son at 19, and I was like, "Bitch, you were so close to beating teen pregnancy. Like you
Oof.
could have just given it one more year."
Good game, guys.
All right. Well, if anyone is listening to this, you are welcome on our Discord where you guys can talk with us.
And
We
And tell us,
cyberbully us.
yeah,
and
how terrible we
cyberbully
are.
us. That's fine too,
Tell us
as
how we're
long as it's directed
monsters.
towards Kertz. That's fine.
Discord
But
link is on our Twitch and I believe also our YouTube.
okay, sounds good. Good night, everyone.
Good night.